Oh, look at those layers in the hair. Always looking amazing when I come before you. Those beautiful people out there, Mr. Wonderful always brings it to you in a great fashion. Oh, and the light. Oh, it's shining bright when it comes to greatness and when it comes to this channel and when it comes to Mr. Wonderful. The light should always be shining bright when it comes to myself. But I appreciate you, beautiful people out there, the fellas and those beautiful ladies that I call my cheerleaders. I know the light is shining bright as well on you. I appreciate you for stepping on into the building and stepping on into the factory to join me on another episode of Sneaker Profiles. But you know what? Sneaker Profiles 154 to be exact. Oh, the doors are coming wide open and letting you all come in into the FC Sneaker Factory, as you see behind me. Oh, I have a ton of shoes. Some say too much, but I say maybe not enough. But anyways, I am doing these profiles to help bring some light onto some older shoes that you may even forgot about, or just some shoes that are in my collection that I feel they deserve the light to be shining bright on them once again. Because you know what? This culture, this society that we are in right now, they only care about what's hot right now. What is new, what is hot. But when it comes to the old, oh, in with the out, or out with the old and in with the new. And you know what? That's a terrible way to look, because the real sneakerheads, the real people, the sneaker culture, I should say, the old heads know what's up when it comes to the older shoes. This one right here, you could call it older, you could call it newer, but it is a freaking gem that I have before me, and it's a shoe that I feel like people have forgotten about, especially as an Air Jordan 1, and especially when it as an Air Jordan 1 collaboration. This shoe is amazing, and I am so grateful and I'm so blessed to have it in my possession. And I so gratefully deserve it, because you know what? Mr. Wonderful works hard for his shoes and works hard for his money. So you know what? Whenever I pick up a new pair of shoes, oh, you better believe that I so gratefully deserve it to be in my possession. Just like all of you. I'm sure you guys all work hard, sweat, shed those blood, sweat and tears for the things that you want in life, as Mr. Wonderful does, because nothing's given to me. I just take it when it comes to the stuff that I want. When it comes to the stuff that I so rightfully deserve, I work my ass hard with nothing but a lot of sweat and a lot of hard work. Oh, and a lot of thinking with this mind. And I do obtain some of these objects, some of these materialistic things. Some people say, oh, Mr. Wonderful, you are a little bit too materialistic. But I say, hey, it's my money and I could do whatever I want with it. So, with all that said, we are entering Sneaker Profiles 154, and we are touching on the Air Jordan 1s. And I know, oh, the Air Jordan 1s in recent years, that's what all people want to talk about. That's all what people want to own, because of those influencers. Shout out to each and every one of them. But you know what? If you really do like this shoe, by all means, go grab it. I am not the biggest Air Jordan 1 fan, but I do love certain colorways, especially the OG colorways. You already know how I feel about that. But this specific one is not an OG colorway. It's actually a brand new colorway. A shoe that we have never seen before when it came to the Air Jordan 1. Oh, the person behind the scenes when it came to this shoe, the person actually the shoe was modeled for. He provided us a twist when it came to this shoe, and it came out amazing. But before we get into any of that, let's go ahead and do the fit check, because maybe some of you have just trickled in, right? Wandering, just coming into this channel, wondering what is this channel all about? Well, it's about sneaker profiles. It's about a lot of shorts, but it's also about Floyd's pickups. Those are the main things. But this channel is for real sneakerheads out there that care for the shoes and not care about the resale market or resale purposes of the shoe. Not looking for, oh, what's the best thing to pick up to resell, but a person to actually show you what he truly loves and what I feel like the sneaker culture needs to get back into as far as shoes that they want to obtain to wear, but also shoes that they want to obtain to actually preserve and really love with all their hearts. But really quick, let's go ahead and get into the fit check. As you can see, the G-Shock 6900, the blue Smurf. Of course, I'm wearing the Acne Studio sweatshirt, slightly oversized in case you have missed the past 3 videos, but it just still fits and looks amazing on myself. But let's take a look at the entire fit. I am rocking the all-white premium tee from JCPenney's, but also, as you can see, look at that. Looking amazing. And then, of course, the light blue rag and bone denim to cap it all off. So you're maybe wondering, well, what Air Jordan are you about to bring out, Mr. Wonderful? Well, sit tight and you're about to find out. This shoe was released back in 2018. Can you believe that? What, 5 years now? Oh, that's crazy to think this shoe has already been out for 5 years. A shoe, like I said, some of you even forgot about. Oh, the fellas and those beautiful ladies out there, you have may even forgot about this shoe. But this is the Air Jordan 1 Nigel Sylvester. As you can see, beautiful box. I absolutely love this box. It's not from the traditional boxes that we typically see with the Air Jordan 1, that typical matted black and red box, but this is that creamy color box as well as those red hits when it comes to the Nike Air branding on it. And as you can see, you see that Jordan Bike Co., or I'm sorry, Jordan Biking Co., established in 2017. 1985 Air Jordan. That, unfortunately, this was not a sneaker app pickup. This was an actual resale market pickup. Size 10.5, and you see that the Air Jordan 1 High OG NRG. Amazing shoe right here. And let's take a look at the inside of the shoe, or the inside of the box. You do got that. I had to pick this up, like I said, resale market. But they didn't really give us anything special when it came to the inside of the box. Just your typical white wax paper. It's not the typical paper, as we can say, the dull cheap one. It's more of a waxy kind of paper. But this is what we're all here for, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, those fellas and those beautiful ladies out there that I call my cheerleaders. This is the shoe that we're all looking to see. Yes, the box is nice. Oh, yes, Mr. Wonderful gives you that great delivery. But this is where the views come for, is this. The Nike Air Jordan 1 Nigel Sylvester, released back in 2018, September 1st to be exact. Let's take a closer look at this beautiful shoe right here. So this shoe, Nigel Sylvester created because he's a professional BMX rider, and he wore a lot of Air Jordan 1s when he does his biking throughout the metro streets of New York. Right here, look at that. You do have that off-white, that faded distressed look right here. Oh, and it looks so amazing. This is the first time that they have that mini swoosh on the Air Jordan 1. So Nigel Sylvester was the one first to introduce and implement this on the Air Jordan 1, the Air Jordan mini swoosh. As you can see, you do got that crazy looking swoosh. It's a reflector, basically mimicking the reflector on the bike that he rides, or on pretty much every bikes, to make caution for all the drivers out there that are driving around, to show that there is a bike in sight. And then of course he did distress these right here. So all these distress marks on this shoe are all areas that he feels that wear out, because he doesn't ride his bicycle, his BMX bikes, with any brakes. So he puts a lot of restraints on his shoes, and he uses his bike as his braking system when it comes to his, when he comes to riding the bike. So all these areas right here, these are all hand distress, and they're all in the areas that he feels that wears out the most because of all the force that he puts when he rides his bike and he needs to brake, or maybe slightly slow down, but you do have that nice Air Jordan branding right here. It's all same thing. It's all embedded into the shoe. Oh, I love those wings. And then, like I said, this nice Nike swoosh. This shoe's basically meant to look distressed. You see that all these hits on the midsole, more of this distress where he says that typically all his shoes would wear out. Right here, that reflector swoosh, so you could show all the drivers out there in those New York cities to let you know that he's in sight, or any type of bicycle is in sight. You do got this right here, another area that he feels like it's typically it typically wears out right here when he rides his bike. I love this shoe. This shoe is gorgeous. Right here, nice distress on the toe box. I love this black tongue, and of course the Nike Air branding on that has to be there. It has to be there. Like I said, more than likely, if it's not there, I probably would pass on the shoe. And then look at the outsole. The outsole's made to look worn out, made to look like it's been, worn to the ground. But it does have a lot of distressing on that red outsole. And of course, on the inside of the shoe, you do got that Jordan Biking Co. established 2017. And this shoe does come with the red. It does come with the black laces. But for me, I'd probably keep these off-white shoelaces on. Gorgeous shoe. Inside, you do got that Nike Air branding in the insole, and it's all black. Of course, black on the collar, the ankle part of the shoe, so you don't have to worry about what kind of socks to wear. It does have the StockX tag because I did pick this up on StockX. Very fortunate enough to have this one in the collection. But what do you think about this one? Is this in your collection, or is this one that you passed on? If you did pass on it, why did you pass on it? Do you just not like the shoe? Right here, typically where the lace loop is, it's ripped off, because basically that's what he would do, just rip it off because it would get in the way. What do you think about this shoe though? Do you like this distressed look? Was this an easy pass for you, or was this like a shoe that now that you see it in front of you that you want, maybe you want to go after now? I'm not sure what the resale market is on this shoe, but I know when I purchased this shoe, I paid a pretty penny for it. But I'm glad to have it, and I can't wait to wear this shoe. It's like I said, it's already been 5 years, and this one definitely needs to get out. But just gorgeous shoe. What do you think? Drop a comment down below. Sneaker profiles 159 to be exact. Oh, we're so close to hit that 160, right? 160 mark, and I cannot wait for that. But I appreciate each and every one of you for stepping on into the building. Oh, because we just touched on another sneaker profile right here. Beautiful shoe in my hand, and I can't wait. And I'm just so blessed and well-deserved to have this one in front of me. What do you think about this shoe? Like I said, how do you feel about this shoe? Is this one in your collection, like I said, or is this one that you feel like it was an easy pass? And you know what? I was wrong on that one. The next one, sneaker profile 155. We have not hit the 160 mark. I was a little bit jumping the gun on that one. Excuse me for that. But we're officially closing the book on this one. Sneaker profiles 154 is officially in the book. But guess what? In a couple days, we're going to touch on the final installment when it comes to sneaker profiles. And when it comes to the Air Jordan 1, we're about to hit 155, and I cannot wait to see you there. But like I always leave you, and like the ladies always tell me, FLOYD, especially on YouTube, you are too sweet.